Alright, Shalom. This is YAHAWAH with the GMS Dallas camp. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahawah, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI. Alright, double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, teaching who rule well, and salutations to Akim, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, keeping his word in truth and sincerity. Man, I just want to do a video going into how the sheep hear the voice of their of their shepherd, what I'm saying, going into the nation of Israel, what I'm saying, but it's it goes more deeper than that, what I'm saying. Like brothers say, there's an elect within the elect, what I'm saying, the elite of the elect, okay, for the lack of a better term, what I'm saying, because you have Israel, which is the elect out of the other nations, okay, what I'm saying. The Most High chose Israel amongst all these other heathen nations, and made Israel his chosen. All right, but then within that chosen, there's an elect, which is the 144,000. What I'm saying, that are going to be sealed. What I'm saying, like it says in the book of Revelations. Those men that were found without guile, and that were not given into women and were virgins, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, so look, if you go to all right, let's go to John. Well, I'm at John 10. All right, so I'm gonna go to verse. I'm start at verse 25. It says, Yahawashi answered them, and Yahawashi answered them, I told you, and ye believe not. The works that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me. All right, and those are those sheep that or not sheep, but what I'm saying, they're not listening to what he's saying. What I'm saying, they're not looking and paying attention at his works and the things that he's doing. What I'm saying. Verse 26, it says, but ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep, as I said unto you. All right, he told them that ye are not of his sheep. Okay, now let's see. He was talking. There was a division, therefore, again among the Jews for these sayings. Okay, so he's talking to them Jews. All right, them of the circumcision. Okay, just so we can get an understanding of who he's talking to. But back on verse 27. Where am I? Okay. It says, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. Okay. It says, and I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. My Father which gave them me is greater than all, and no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hand. I and my Father are one. Okay. Yeah, man. Like it says right there, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. All right, because the elect, amongst the elect, were ordained or predestined, to be a part of that sheep, a part of those sheep that only hear their master's voice, the shepherd's voice, which is Yahawashi. Okay, hey man, you got men out here in the highways and byways. Those are those sheep, man, that hear the voice of Yahawashi, that are able to listen and have that understanding opened up to them because of what the scriptures say. Okay, all right, because now if you go to let's go to Matthew's. Let's go to Matthew 25 verse 32. Okay, now it says, and before him shall let me see. Okay, I'm going to start at verse 31. It says, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory, and before him shall be gathered all nations, okay, all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats, man. So he's going to separate the sheep, which are the elect, from the goats, man, from these other nations, really going into the nation of Israel, man. He's going to separate the nation of Israel amongst the heathen nations, gather them Gentiles, them Israelite foreigners that are scattered within those heathen nations. He's gonna separate them. All right, he's gonna separate them Israelites that took in those heathen customs. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, like I said, or like it says, you know what I'm saying? Separate them one from another as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. Okay, verse 33, and he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. All right, man, if you can really go down all the way down. You know what I'm saying? Because this goes into those men. Ultimately the elect, the sheep is the nation of Israel. But it goes even deeper than that, Like I was saying, man, those elite out of the nation of Israel, man, that were gonna go out there and preach this word. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you go to if you keep reading, well, I'm gonna read a little bit just so we can get a good view on it. Let's see, where was I? Verse 24. Salakia, man, I'm 32. It says, then shall, verse 35, for I was hungered, and ye gave me meat, and I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me in. Naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me. Verse 37, then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord. So this is the those sheep, the ones that heard his voice, they're gonna be, they're gonna be like, here, I'll read it. It says, then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee and hungered and fed thee, or thirsty and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee? Or when saw we the sick or in prison and came unto thee? All right. And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me, man. And that's how you're gonna know who those sheep are, man, who those elect men are, of those men of the Lord. Okay, men that are doing those things. Okay, we out there amongst the brothers, and you feeding them, taking care of them, showing that charity, man. If you show that to your brother that's in the truth, following after the ways of YAHAWASHI, and you do those things to them, it's as if you're doing it unto him, unto YAHAWASHI. Now and then, if you keep reading, it goes into, the left-hand side, but, what I'm saying, you can read that on your own. But I wanted to bring out another precept. Let's see. Let's get this one. Let's go back to John 5, verse 25. It says, verily, verily, I say unto you, the hour is coming, and now is, when the dead shall hear the voice of the Son of the Most High, and they that hear shall live, man. And that's those sheep, those are the elect, man. Those men that are going to hear the voice of the Son of the Most High, man. The Son of Yahawah, being YAHAWASHI. Now, I got, let's see, Revelations 3, verse 20. It says, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him and will sup with him, and he with me. To him that overcometh will I grant to sit with me in my throne, even as I also overcame and have sat down with my Father in his throne. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches, man. And that's right, man. He that have an ear, let him hear, man. He that had that able to understand, that understanding, be able to hear the voice of YAHAWASHI, and unto him, well, like it says, verse 21, will I grant to sit with me in my throne. Okay, and the only one that's going to be able to hear the voice of the shepherd calling is the elect, man. It's written throughout all the scriptures, man. Matthew 22, I believe is Matthew 22 in the last verse. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's not Matthew 22, it's Salakia. Is it 21? See, oops, Salakia. Give me 1 second. Oh my God. Oh, okay, Salakia. It's, Matthew 22 and verse 14, it says, for many are called, but few are chosen. All right, and that's right, man. Many are called, you know what I'm saying, that, into this thing. You know what I'm saying? Many are called into being a part of this thing, but only a few are chosen. Okay, now if you go into that word chosen, it's electos in the Greek. It says picked out, chosen by the Most High to obtain salvation through Yahawashi, Hamashiach. Christians are called chosen or elect of the Most High. The Messiah is called elect, as appointed by the Most High to the most exalted office conceivable. Choice, select, the best of its kind or class. Excellence, preeminent, applied to certain individual Christians. Okay, because if you go to that, yeah, man, that's right. The best of its kind or class, man, and the best of this kind. It's like we just read, like I brought out that point, man. Those men that found no gall in their mouth, those that were virgins, and were not given up to women, being the other philosophies. Okay, now let's see. Okay, let's get this one. 1 Timothy 2 and 19. Okay. Oh, it's not Salaki. It's 2 Timothy 2 and 19. Okay. Nevertheless, the foundation of the Most High standeth sure, having his seal. The Lord knoweth them that are his, and let every one that nameth them of Hamashiach depart from iniquity, man. And the Most High knows who his sheep are, man. Those men that are out there keeping his word, man. Because if you go to that word sheep, let's go back to John. Okay, let's see. Go back to John 10. Okay, it says, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber, man. And that shows you that there's no other way into this thing, man. Only through the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, there's only that one straight path. There isn't, if you try to get in any other way, man, through any other type of philosophy or doctrine, it's like a thief going in and a robber. All right. Verse 2, it says, but he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. Okay, to him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calleth his own sheep by name and leadeth them out. Okay, going into what we just read in 2 Timothy. All right, because if you go to that word sheep, it's probatone. It says any four-footed tame animal accustomed to graze small cattle. The large cattle horse is most commonly a sheep or a goat. A sheep, and so always in the New Testament. Now there was a point. Where is it? There was something here that I read. It says of mankind who, as needing salvation, obey the injunctions of him who provides it and leads them to it. So of the followers, there was a word, man, that I looked up. Let's see. Oh, okay. It was the word shepherd. Okay, it says, yeah. Let's do that again. Shepherd. It's poimen. Okay, herdsman, a shepherd. In the parable, he to whose care and control others have committed themselves and whose precepts they follow. Okay, Yeah, man, and those men whose precepts they follow. Okay, those men that are going to be doing that. It says metaphor, the presiding officer, manager, director of any assembly, so of Hamashiach, the head of the church, of the overseers of the Christian assemblies, of king and princes. It said a shepherd in the Near East was responsible for watching out for enemies trying to attack the sheep, defending the sheep from attackers, healing the wounded and sick sheep, finding and saving lost or trapped sheep, loving them and sharing their lives and to earn their trust. Okay, and that's what that is, man. All right, let's see. Is there another precept I wanted to bring out? That was pretty much it. That's pretty much all I had. But yeah, man, Lord willing, brothers were edified. Pretty much showing you that, what I'm saying, that the elect amongst the elect, what I'm saying, the elect amongst the nation of Israel, we're gonna be able to hear and understand the shepherd's voice. All right, that we're gonna be able to understand Yahawashi, his word, and hear him. Okay, only the elect were gonna be able to come back to that voice. You know what I'm saying? Because we know who we worship. You know what I'm saying? We know who our master is. You know what I'm saying? Like it says in Isaiah the first chapter. The ox and the ass knoweth his owner and his master's crib, but Israel does not consider. You know what I'm saying? Those sheep among the them sheep overall ain't able to hear the voice of their shepherd. But those elect amongst the sheep are able to hear that. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Lord willing, brothers understood what I was saying. With that, shalom.